Where's Wendy?
Where's Wendy? Where I can't see Wendy.
I don't see her.
I don't know. I don't see her.
Get a little closer. Here she is.
I've been up since 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hello.
We hear you, but we don't see you.
One moment. Hello.
Wendy.
Hello. Oh, you're already recording.
We were looking for you. Like,
oh no.
looking.
I thought Danielle said she was having some internet problems. So
I was.
Figured.
I had to restart my computer.
oh
We
my
figured
God.
that Danielle would probably be the last one in the chat, and it was you.
No, I'm always on time too, this is like a first for me.
Yeah, you're always on time.
Do you need me to hit the button?
Actually, before you hit the button, I have to just make one quick announcement. I got my freaking stimulus check.
Oh wow.
What?
I got mine on the 1st on New Year's Day.
I got mine on the 1st also, but you know my debacle from last time, guys. So I'm actually excited to say that. Okay, now you can hit the button.
Okay.
Cocktails! Oh my God! I want to run up and down the street and do cartwheels.
My liquor pick of the week.
Liquor? I don't even know.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
So good.
Damn it, Wendy!
Get rid of my hairy balls.
When are we hanging out?
People accuse me for having a set of balls on me.
It almost tastes like a spiked coffee.
Yeah, it's delicious, right?
I feel like I'm watching a drama unfold.
I didn't get my balls lasered off.
Oh, I'm gonna gag. I have to contain my crazy a little bit.
Tales over cocktails.
Tales over cocktails. So let's get it on.
You're listening to Tales Over Cocktails.
Woo! And look at Wendy over there with her mood lighting. What's going on over there?
What?
Looks like you got some mood lighting going on the
No mood
the
lighting.
video.
Wendy's gonna be getting a little bow chicka wow wow after this.
This is just crappy lighting and probably a crappy camera on this computer that I'm using, the laptop. But I don't know, guys. I don't feel like celebrating today. I do have a drink though, because I feel like after the day we had yesterday,
Right?
It's not really like a cheers thing, but this is more like I freaking need this thing.
I'm drinking coffee, so I don't know.
Drinking water. Sorry, guys.
I made this very heavy-handedly. So
All right. Well,
2 better times and better things going on in the world, because yesterday was fucking nuts.
It was.
Fucking fucked.
And let's get 2021 on track, please.
Well,
On track.
we already fucked that up.
Well,
Well, hopefully they'll go through and arrest all those people that charged our capital.
Yeah, I know.
unreal.
Who does that?
Well, cheers to better times.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, that was some nonsense.
I mean, you had a whole bunch of white supremacists that were waving the Confederate flag around. They had a noose. Did you see the noose?
No.
Yeah, I saw the noose.
I just had chills because this looks like something that is not real. So when you see something like that, it's really shocking. It's upsetting.
It's
I
like
watched
things
some
you
of
see
it
in a
and
movie.
then, I just watched some of it and then turn it off. I'm like, you know what? Whatever.
I mean, at some point, I think it's important to know what's going on and to be constantly watching the news and social media from reputable sources.
Yes.
But at some point, do you get like that feeling of anxiety where you just want to go and like watch the X-Files or something else?
Yeah, I was like, I need to watch something funny. Like I was literally I had anxiety all night. I'm like, how can people do this to the Capitol and to deface? And it's deplorable. It is absolutely, like, I was mind blown when I saw what was going on. And
because it's also like you want to say you're surprised, but you're not at
right
the same time, because we kind of knew it was going to happen. They were talking about storming the Capitol.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's surprising, but it's not surprising, but it's mostly shocking and disgusting. And
Yeah.
It's just upsetting because that's the home of our country.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. So watching the news, and then I couldn't sleep all night because my phone kept going off and I was getting alerts, and I'm just like, oh, is this ever going to stop? Is this ever going to be normal again? I mean,
we've gone through so much, and the thing is, it's so hard to know how to proceed and have a day. You know, like how do you have a show?
Right.
I think Jimmy Kimmel said it. It's like, how do you have a show
Right.
when the world is just upside down, but you're still supposed to entertain people? But like also want to keep them updated too. It's like this weird balance, this weird line that you never really quite know how to tiptoe.
Right.
It's like I almost feel like we're about to enter a war, and it's like the only war I ever think about are the wars I've seen in textbooks during
Overseas
school.
mostly.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, you know, to actually live in something that's that crazy, it's like mind-boggling.
Well, we saw this during 9/11. Different.
Yeah.
But like if you were in the city, well, Astra, you were on Long Island. I mean,
Right.
it still hits super hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy times. So we're going to do our best over this next 40 minutes on Zoom to distract you guys.
But the
to
crazy part
provide
is,
a-
Wendy, I think that you just said you poured yourself a drink. I thought that you were doing dry January.
Oh no. Yeah, I know. That was a good segue. I was, but the thing is, so we have this little sheet where we kind of write our ideas, and I was just jotting down some things. I put down dry January because I know a lot of people are doing it, but like after yesterday, I was like, oh hell no.
Oh, the sheet that Wes doesn't type on.
Yeah, Wes does not bring anything to the table, does not come prepared. But I don't want to go first. I want to hear about the dumbest thing that Astra ever did.
Oh.
It actually just happened yesterday, guys, and I will break it down real quick for you. So the good news is I got a new iPhone.
Oh, congratulations.
That's the dumbest thing you ever did?
No. The dumbest thing I did was when I was transferring my stuff from this phone to this phone, okay? I got a phone call yesterday after it was done transferring, so I was excited to pick it up, and I'm like, I can't hear you. I'm screaming at my friend. I'm raising the volume. I don't hear anything. I'm like, you're so muffled. I was like, oh gosh, now I have a lemon of an apple. Okay. So I get on with tech support for Verizon. 2 freaking hours I'm on with them till 2:00 in the morning, switching SIM cards, troubleshooting. They're like, just go into a Verizon store tomorrow. I woke up early this morning, went to the store. I said, guys, there's something wrong with my phone. They were just like, well, we're not really sure, blah, blah, blah. He goes, let me see your phone. He's like, oh, you put the screen protector on upside down, so it's blocking the the earphone piece.
Are you serious?
It's
Oh,
ready,
I
but
have
it's
a sound
not.
effect for this somewhere where it goes wah wah.
But in my defense, it's not my fault because I showed them the Zag protector and they were like, oh, they labeled it upside down. So it's Zag's fault that I put this damn thing on upside down.
Put them on
funny.
blast, Astra.
She told me the story before you guys came in.
Wait,
I
I
was
have a
like, you put the
question,
thing
though.
on wrong, didn't you?
I have a question. What model iPhone did you get?
I got the 12 Pro.
Cool.
Oh,
And
cool.
how do you notice much of a difference? Because I'm still running with this 8 Plus.
Oh my God, you need to upgrade because especially you with all the photos you've been taking. Yes, that's the reason why I did the upgrade because I know the photo quality is like ridiculous. And let me tell you, we're going to have some nice photo shoots when.
Oh, well, listen, I am purely with my camera. I had the Sony Alpha, and then now I have this whole new workflow where I'm taking all my photos. They're going to a separate hard drive. I even have like your logo stuff on there too, because I'm like, I can't just keep putting things on my computer. It's taking up too much space.
That's where I'm at too. I need to get a bigger hard drive, and I need
everything's just on this separate hard drive. I go through like the Lightroom editing on there, and then I export the edits. Like I have a whole system, and none of it involves my phone except for when I want to post to Instagram. So it's like fine for now. I'm gonna wait till like the very last second when this thing actually craps out to get the new.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to hire you to just rearrange my entire computer for me and put certain things on a hard drive on an external and keep everything else on here. I can't take it anymore.
That's Wes's job.
Yeah, he was supposed to help me fix my computer, but I have made other arrangements.
Huh. That sounds very interesting.
I think the best part about the phone is the night mode. Have you used that yet? Have you tried it?
Oh, yes.
I'm always in night mode.
What's night mode?
Where's the black
you
background,
can take
right?
pictures. No, you could take pictures in the dark.
Yeah.
And make some light. Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
It's not even 24 hours old yet, so I will figure that all out.
Wait, so why would you want to take pictures in the dark?
Well, I guess if it's, there's no lighting in the background, then you still want to take a picture. It actually comes out. It's nice.
I still want to go out and shoot with Danielle.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love that. I
You
your
took a lot
model?
of good ones. Yeah, I found this new app. This was not on the sheet, guys, but I found this new app and it gives you locations. It's like locations for photographers. So it finds these interesting spots for people to either pose in front of or just like places that have cool lines, cool textures.
I want
So
to
I've been
see it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's really
Okay.
neat. And then it also like will give you tips. Like say if you're a beginner photographer, it'll say like these are your optimal settings. This is the optimal time to go.
Oh,
So you can capture
wow.
this, how to capture this exact shot, like what camera settings. It's really, really cool and really helpful.
Nice.
Oh, I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah,
I can't believe your phone, Asha. That's ridiculous.
that's so funny.
Only me. But you know what it is? I think it's because I had little to no sleep because the day before I had my entire apartment painted. So they woke me up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I had no sleep.
I'm
How does
surprised
it
they
look?
came and painted for you.
Damn right they're painting. They got to do a lot more around here if you ask me.
Oh, I want to paint my apartment. I'm thinking of some navy blue,
Nice.
You're gonna have to take all that shit off the walls.
like an accent wall. I know
The wolf.
the walls.
I feel like Danielle, you're very like DIY. You would do it yourself.
Yeah, I probably would. I have a couple of ideas. Like I want to do my bedroom like a grayish yellowish tone.
Are you allowed to?
Yeah. mhm,
Okay.
I'm allowed.
Mhm.
But I wanted to keep like the living room like the blue theme. So I think I'm gonna do like an accent wall, like a navy blue, and then maybe another one with gray. So I don't know, just an idea because I'm bored.
Ooh.
Speaking
So
of
Wendy-
color,
Wes, since you, oh yeah, go ahead.
I need
No.
to know about this workout thing that you've been talking about because I meant to ask you about it last week.
Oh,
And now that we were
yeah.
talking about it in our chat, I'm like, I
Oh my
need
God, do you guys
know
want to do a
more.
class? I can give you 2 weeks for free. I can actually give all of our listeners 2 weeks for free. Just send me a message.
Yes.
So it's called Obé. Can you see that? So
Yeah.
it's- look, there's a live
OBE.
class right now.
Ooh.
So they have a whole list of live classes, and usually they have like 20, 22 classes a day, depends on the day. But they also have like thousands of classes on demand. So say if you miss one, you have like a favorite teacher. You could, it's kind of like Peloton. Somebody
Okay.
said, but it's
Okay.
very reasonable. And a lot of the classes you don't really need equipment for. There's this one teacher, his name is Peter Tucci, and he teaches dance cardio and sculpt. And he
Ooh.
is the funniest guy ever. Like I literally just crack up the whole like you guys would love him. He has the funniest one-liners. Like I learned how to dance. He does the saloon, Beyonce. Like
oh, I love that.
he's so good. He's so funny.
Wait, so how long are the classes?
They're all different. So a lot of the ones I take are 28 minutes long. So it doesn't take up a lot of your day.
Okay.
They're fun. And the best part is if you take a live class, they give you shout outs. So big, just like that, Astra.
Oh, no
Danielle,
way.
point that toe, Danielle, just
so
like
they
that.
see you working out with them?
No, they don't. They just give you shout outs. But now it's like being in
Oh.
radio for, Astra and I have been in radio for like 20 something
20
years.
years, I know. Woo.
Danielle, you've been in radio for basically just as long. And Wes, like shout outs. It's like now you understand when you're on the receiving end. It's so cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I love
So
it.
I will send
goodness.
you a link and we can all decide on a class we can take together because they do have this cool thing where you can set up like almost like a Zoom. It's called an Obé workout party.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
and this is not an ad. This sounds like an ad, doesn't it? You can set it
Maybe
up.
we should get them to sponsor us.
Trust me, I'm like their biggest fan. So like,
Mhm.
please, I tag them in everything.
They better
And-
obey and listen to us.
Obey us. I mean, I think it would be really cool to have them, do some advertising on a podcast because
Yeah.
it just makes sense. But anyway, we'll decide in a class. We'll take it together. We'll do a party so we can all watch each other.
That'd be
That'll be
really
so
cool.
fun.
Actually, we should
God.
also invite some tailies, the ones that want to join us. We could do a
Yeah, I
whole
think you can
big
have up to
workout party.
7 or 8 friends
All right,
join you. I
let's
don't know if
do it.
I want them to see me dancing in my living room, but like we can do it. Well, whatever. Let's do it.
YOLO.
I'm down.
Yeah, Wes, how about you? You want to do some Pilates?
Well, I guess it all depends on what day and time it is. I
You mean
guess
you
I
don't
could do
want
it.
to do it at work?
I was gonna say, I guess I can, but
I
It
know
would
what
be a
Wes is
little
gonna
weird.
say. Wes is gonna, even if he's free, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I have to walk my gerbil that day."
You guys, my favorite instructor, Peter Tucci, who I was just talking about, is teaching dance cardio at 7:30 p.m. I feel like we all need to do it.
Oh my God, 7:30.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let me get my dance.
Send
on.
me
Seriously?
the thing.
We should do it.
Let's
But it's
set
funny,
up.
like we bring up these home workout programs, whether it's Obey or something else. Like everybody makes a New Year's resolution, right? And usually
Yeah.
it's something like I'm gonna work out more. I'm gonna like whatever have healthy habits. How many people do you think are gonna sign up for a new gym membership versus like buy a Peloton bike or sign up for one of these home programs? Do you think it's because of 2020? It's gonna be different.
I also haven't seen anyone have a New Year's resolution.
No,
I haven't
I
seen
haven't
anyone
either.
write anything.
Everybody's just tiptoeing into 2021. Like, what is going on? You know?
I just don't see like a lot of people headed into the gym.
Well, I heard that gyms are still open, but the thing is I can't see first of all, I don't like going to the gym, but if I were to go to the gym, I can't see myself working out with a mask on. I could barely
No.
breathe with the
It's
thing on
tough.
walking, let alone
It's not-
working out.
It's not easy at all.
I'm
It's a
not
pain.
doing that.
You know,
It
I'm
was
trying to
funny,
do the
I-
at-home workout stuff, you know, the weights and like, you know, ab stuff and whatever.
Do you
but
have a kettlebell, right? I think I've
I
seen it in
do.
your apartment.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I like if you really get into this, you can get like a pair of 5-pound dumbbells and like you have what you need. And a yoga mat.
Yeah, I have the 5s, the 10s, a yoga mat, and a kettlebell. Plus, I have the roller, and I also have the block, like the yoga block. And
Yeah.
I have the cables, and I have the
Like the resistance bands.
yeah, the resistance bands.
yeah.
Yes.
Then you're all set. Like you could do any class on Obey.
Wow.
The only thing that I got for was it Hanukkah? He got me like heavier weights.
Oh, nice.
I wanted to do like a certain class, which you don't really need it. Like you could still use your 5s or whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a cool idea. It's like it's really neat. Like we should really try it later.
I like it. Somebody was telling me about Mirror, you know, where you put
Oh,
that.
I want to get that.
Yeah, where you put the thing on the wall and work out with it. But I'm just like, I don't know if I'd be motivated to do that.
Yeah. It's funny. I didn't think I would be motivated ever to take a dance cardio because I suck at dancing and I hate cardio. But when I had Peter Tucci, I was like, oh, I'm obsessed with him. Like I need him in my life, especially on a day like today where I just been feeling like very sad all day.
Yeah.
It's like he could lift you up. He could lift anybody up because he's so funny.
Ooh, well
Surf
then
that fish.
lift us up. We are so gonna take his class.
Danielle, what do you have here about this cosmetic industry?
Well, I was thinking lately, I'm like, you know, I've been buying so many products and where am I going? I'm not going anywhere, you know? So I'm like, oh, I'll just put on more makeup when I'm Zooming with people for work. And so that's why I kind of put on more makeup today for you guys.
Well, you look very beautiful.
You do look all made up.
It was all for you guys, you know?
Aw.
You look like Mrs. Maisel today. I love her.
Did I get my glasses? So the thing was that I was like, oh, you know, I want to support the brands that I love because apparently lipstick sales are way down because let's face it, you're wearing a mask. Who's going to see your lips, right? That's why I haven't got my lips injected in so long because who's seeing my lips? Nobody's seeing my lips because they're covered or I'm on Zoom. I mean,
nothing's worse than like getting the smudge inside your mask with your lipstick.
Yeah.
I get the lipstick and the foundation in my mask sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, that's why I barely wear any makeup anymore.
Yeah. And listen, when we do our photo shoot, don't wear any makeup, not a stitch, because I will do it all in post.
Okay.
Hey, what?
I'm down to see that.
That's
yeah, but
so cool.
I'm with you, Danielle. Like there are a lot of brands that, you know, in the past, I really stand by their mission and I don't want anybody to go out of business over this.
Right. So I was reading an article on Vox.com. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Vox, but it says the title was How the Beauty Industry is Surviving the Pandemic. So lipstick sales are way down, but fancy skincare gadgets are actually on the rise. So I can put a link to the article so you guys can see. But basically it's like they're saying how many people, like in the early 2000s, people were spending $30 on lipstick. Now it's like they'll spend $200 on a pimple zapper just because they're on Zoom all day and they're concerned about their skin and the way it looks on Zoom or on Teams or whatever. So I can put a link to this, but they're saying skincare is like the thing to do now. Really taking care of your skin and just exfoliating and using those fancy automated
Those roller things.
Yeah, and the roll.
That's the thing. If you have good skin, like, and that involves drinking water too, which I know I don't drink enough water, but if you take care of your skin, you don't really need to wear the foundations
Right.
to really even things out.
I barely wear any of that stuff. I actually just got a facial the other day too. I was like long overdue for one.
Yeah, that's something I
have
wanted
so
to
many
talk.
blackheads here.
That's what I want to talk about too. It's like, do you find yourself getting more acne wearing these masks?
Yeah,
I feel
I feel like
nose is
mask
dry.
knee is what we're gonna call it, right? Mask knee. There's just too many. It's like my nose, my like under my lip. It's like, it's terrible. It sucks.
Like right around here. I feel like because I already have sensitive skin, so I feel like I'm breaking out more often than normal.
Yeah, I feel like right in my nose area it's so dry.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to put on chapstick more. Do you guys feel like you have to put some lip balm on more?
Yeah,
Well,
but
usually during
also,
the winter, you need to
I was
put
gonna
more
say my
chapstick
legs are
on.
super dry. Like it's
Yeah,
been really
the
dry in this
wintertime.
apartment.
Yeah, the wintertime dries out your lips too. So I guess that's not helping, especially wearing a mask.
Well, Wes, come over here and give me a kiss.
I was gonna say I know a way to moisten those lips.
Come to Long Island.
Oh,
That's not the first time I heard it was a super spreader, you know what I mean?
Oh, we're not talking about those spreading.
Oh my
eagle.
god.
Just kidding. You know I had to put an innuendo in there somewhere.
You know what's really weird, Danielle, that you brought up the makeup, and I don't know if it's just my local drugstore, but right in the corner we have a Walgreens. There's no makeup in the aisles. Every time I go, I always love to browse down that aisle if I have to go into Walgreens for something, and I'm like, where is everything? They have not restocked in a long time.
Yeah, because probably people aren't really buying it as much. I mean, the articles are saying like this micro needler, it's called Glow Pro. It's like $200. People are going crazy over it. New face.
Does it work?
It's $325, and it runs an electric current through all your facial muscles to provide lift and toning. So that's what people are buying instead of buying lipstick and makeup. They're saying that a lot of mascara, eyeshadow, and eyeliner are being purchased more than anything.
Wait, so I have a question about this Glow Pro.
Yeah.
Do you think that this is a direct result of the pandemic?
I think it is, because I feel like people are not going and getting facials like Astra got, or going to the salon, and so they're able to do this stuff at home. And it's $200 microneedle tool, and it punctures these tiny holes to help the collagen and everything in your face.
See, I'd rather an esthetician do that to me because I feel like they're more well-versed as to how that type of stuff works. I know that my friend who's an esthetician, she told me she's slammed with work because everybody's going in to get a ton of work done. Yeah, because right now
Did you
it's
feel safe though? Because I just feel like with somebody working so closely with your face.
That was my biggest concern. I was like, how am I going to get a facial but be with somebody
who's really up there looking close and face to face with you?
She actually had a face shield on, and it was like this shield that kind of like hugged her own face. So it's like everything
I saw
was
that
like,
on your story.
Yeah, everything was like kept in her own head. So it was actually fine. And she also didn't use steam. She said because of the pandemic and everything, they're not allowing you to use the steam to open pores anymore because of the steam. And
so what she used, like hot towels?
Just hot towels. Yeah, it was almost more of like a high-end facial, you know, so it's all hot towels, all blotting and stuff. And they have a machine in the room that kind of just circulates the air and keeps everything going so that this way you're not, you know.
It's kind of the same thing as if you need to go to the dentist or anything like that.
I went to the dentist twice during the pandemic.
Yeah,
really?
I go once.
Yeah. Three times.
I just came back from the dentist on Tuesday.
Wes, do you remember when you came into the studio and you were like, can you look inside my tooth? I have this picture somewhere. I have something in my tooth.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's just a tooth that I'm having a problem with. It's he just has to keep working on it. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
Poor thing.
Yeah. It's all right though. It's hard to chew on the side. Yeah. It's hard to chew on one side, but what can you do?
Chew on the other.
Yeah.
Chew on the other.
Exactly. Chew on the other. Don't eat.
Mm-hmm. I shouldn't eat.
Shut up.
I eat too much.
No.
Even though I really don't. I really don't feel like I eat a lot.
No?
No, and then it just. I guess you just when you get old, you just gain more weight.
Wes,
annoying.
we're doing our cardio, our dance cardio tonight at 7:30. And if you're not there, I'm gonna be mad at you.
I might not be home.
Come on.
I'm in the city right now. I haven't even left work.
Does that mean Wes has to come over here so we could do it together?
Yes. We have to wear
How's
a
your
mask.
job, Wes? How's your job going?
Good, and I'm
Yeah.
here. Got to work on weekends, but that's when
That's
sports
cool,
happen.
though. What else is going on a weekend? Nothing.
No, and it's been cold,
Laundry.
and you can't really do anything anyway.
Exactly. You might as
Yeah.
well make that money, honey.
I've been going outside for photo shoots, but freezing my ass off.
We
Well,
went to
Your photos looked great.
Thank you.
we went to Pennsylvania again. I think the day after Christmas, we went to see Gina at that
Oh, you went to the
brewery. Yeah, we didn't
Oh.
know Pennsylvania was shut down for indoor
Wait,
dining.
what?
No.
Oh, wow.
All of Pennsylvania was, yeah. They think they just reopened everything on the 4th. But yeah, they were
Wow.
closed for indoor dining. But those bars were allowed to stay open because especially that one, they have outdoor seating, which was nice.
Was it cold?
No, we stayed inside though.
Hey,
Don't
Wes,
tell
when's the
anyone.
next time you're gonna find yourself near Queens?
I don't know. Why?
So we made our own pickles for the very first time.
I saw that on your
I saw it.
story.
Yeah.
So then I posted it and someone actually was like, "Where's the episode of Are You Pickled?"
Oh,
And I'm like, "Oh, that whole thing."
yeah.
So like I feel like if I can get you a jar of our famous pickles, although we do have to tweak the recipe a little bit, we could do an episode on Zoom.
Yeah.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Wendy's
Pretty
pickles.
proud of
Well,
myself.
what is the name of them?
They don't have a name.
No.
Oh, we should name them.
You got to come up with a funny name.
But the thing is, I kind of took it from a recipe, so I feel weird like slapping a name on it and claiming it as my own.
You got to call it Dr. Pickle.
Doctor's luscious pickles.
Wendy's dill.
What's the deal?
How about Wendy's Dr. Dill?
Ooh,
Dr. Dilly.
sounds like a medical problem.
Dr. Dilly in my willy. No.
Oh my god. These are
Uh,
sexual pickles, huh?
Yeah, I guess they are. We're making it that.
All right. Well, nothing wrong with that.
Oh my goodness.
No, I saw that on your story. I'm interested in tasting them also.
Yeah, once I
Wanna
can figure
taste
out
a
how to
pickle?
like make more and get more jars, everyone's gonna get pickles. Pickles for everyone.
Oh, just go to Target. Go to Target and get more
Pickle
jars.
Oprah. Yeah, actually, it's not a bad idea.
Get
Did you
some
see
jars.
They only have to sit for a week, which is cool. So as I'm working on eating these pickles, I can start the next batch. I'll always have pickles. It'll be like an endless supply.
or maybe you
Good.
could go to Bed Bath and Beyond and get some jars on clearance because the
Oh, yeah,
one
they're
by
going
the
out of business.
Queensboro Bridge is closing.
The Queensboro
Really?
Bridge.
The one by the Queensboro Bridge in Manhattan. That's one of the stores that are closing.
Really?
Wow.
hmm Which was weird. I thought that was
That's a popular
Super
one.
popular one, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah, so
check
that-
if they have this bedspread that I want?
Do you have
Actually, I
like a
could
million of
just
those 20% off coupons lying around?
I do, and they never expire. That's the best
I
part.
know, I know.
I could just
And-
walk over there.
The bedspread that I like is from UGG, and they don't take any discount. So
Ugg the shoes?
yeah, it's UGG blanket. It's a
They
UGG.
make blankets, sheets. They make everything.
Yeah,
I don't know
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
but
Yeah.
it's
Is it made
not
out of Sherpa?
It's not like sheepskin or anything. It's just they slap their name onto the sheets and everything. But
And I saw more
Okay.
Macy's are closing too. It's crazy.
yeah, it's
Wow.
nuts.
It's sad. It really
Can't
is.
even try clothes on anymore.
No. Well, I mean, you can't really go anywhere anyway right now. It's stupid.
Yeah.
So there's really no need to buy clothes. Nobody's really going to work. I mean, I get to come to work. I can wear a hoodie every day. It doesn't really matter for me.
That's awesome.
How are you fitting in with your coworkers, Wes? Is it like the same kind of camaraderie that you would have with us?
Yeah, I mean, we all get along just fine.
You joke
It's usually-
around and pull pranks on each other?
I mean, it's usually just me and one other person here, and everyone else is remote or in another site. But yeah, we're cool. We text all the time too. So
That's
Nice.
fun.
yeah. It's,
Wes has a new
it's good.
family.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh.
because the iHeart one wouldn't come back.
Oh, shush.
listen,
I know.
it's not your fault. Okay.
It sucks. I mean, it was nice, Monday through Friday job, 9 to 5, and
And you had us hanging around.
Yeah.
And now you're girls.
The
Mhm.
girls.
You're girls.
Well, one day, hopefully, things will get back to normal. But
Yeah, once we
way
can
things are
like
going,
all
it's
safely get
stupid.
together, we can all celebrate. It'll
It's
be
just
fun.
annoying. Like everything's just the way it is.
Hey, at least you know that the days are getting longer, right?
Days are getting
soon.
longer.
Yeah, and hopefully the days will start to get warmer sooner than we know.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing that you can really do is go to Jersey or go to Long Island.
I'm getting so creative with like taking pictures in like a random like brick wall on the side of my apartment building. Like there's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like how you used your tripod for those pictures.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm starting to figure, because Danielle will tell you the hardest thing is, well, you don't really do a lot of self-portraits with your camera, but getting that focus when you only have yourself and a remote, because it's really tricky. So a lot of my stuff originally was coming out really blurry.
Oh,
looks good though. Whatever
Thank
you're
y'all.
doing looks amazing.
Thank you. Wait, so can we talk about Clubhouse for a second?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would love to.
I just got hit up about it. I
Are
wanna
you
hear
on
all
it?
about this.
Danielle, did you join?
No, I'm going to join though.
Good.
I
Join.
feel like yeah.
I'm on. I
gotta
know
do
you're
it.
on, Wendy. I saw you just joined.
I learned about it through you though. I saw it on your story.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
but
should've
then
told me.
I
would've sent you
was
an
going
invite.
to, so I went through the sign up and I was like, oh, it like won't let you just use it right away. But then all of a sudden I got a text that Gabe, Gabe,
Yes.
Gabe like vouched for me or something. I guess that's how it works.
That's
I was
what
like,
happened with me too. My friend told me about it. He had no more invites, so I was like, whatever. I'll just sign up for the wait list. Next thing you know, I got like a text
like
that
within 2
somebody,
seconds.
like, let me in. Yeah. And I was like, I don't even know
How
who it
does
was
it
that let me
know-
in.
I don't understand how it knows who you know. Is it going through your contacts in your phone?
I think so.
Okay.
I think
Oh my
so. And I
gosh.
think that those people get a notification because I've gotten notifications at times that's like, oh, so-and-so's looking to sign up. Like, do you want to let them in?
Yeah, I saw that too. I let
okay.
somebody in. I let my friend Jackie in. I feel like she would really use it for some networking stuff. What I gather is it's really good for networking, but Astra, I feel
Very
like
good.
you know it a little bit better than the rest of us.
I'm actually still learning it, but yes, it is good for networking. I've spoken in it twice already, so I'm actually really proud of myself.
What did you speak in?
I was in a room that was dealing with radio personalities and like anybody on air and stuff like that in the music industry. So people just, they want to know about you, and it's almost like self-promotion, so it feels a little weird, but the fact is they want to know like your resume, and then people just start following you and messaging you and asking for advice. It's almost like you're part of a panel, when you go to like these speaking events where at the end, how people come up to you and they're like, oh my God, you've been in the industry for so long. I'd love to know how to break into it. Like, so you get those type of messages from people who are just like listening to you. It's just so weird, but it's so cool.
So who asked you to be a part of like whatever meeting you were in?
It's weird. I just popped into one day, and then I guess one of the moderators had seen I was in the room. So they send you this message like, do you want to be on the panel? And you have to accept it. And if you accept it, you get pushed up into that like group on the top where it's all the speakers. And it's really weird. And these rooms go on for days. Like sometimes they don't expire.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I see people on there like all night long.
Oh my God. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wes is ridiculous right now.
Can you? So I was asking Astra, can she shoot a treat out of the Furbo that's in her background in the video?
That would be so funny.
My little Furbo.
Oh,
Do
is
you have
that
any
my camera?
Yeah,
My personal camera?
This is what keeps an eye on you looking out my window, Danielle.
Do you have any treats in there?
I remember the footage from the
No.
No
I don't
treats?
have treats because you know why? Nyla doesn't care for the treats out of them. Like I used to try shooting them out and they would be all over my floor that I was like, forget it.
Oh my gosh, if we shot the treats out here with the Furbo, the cats would probably like go crazy.
Of course. But yeah, so you got to get into Clubhouse. If you're not in it yet, I suggest you do. There have been some really crazy rooms. I know I put on the note because these are some rooms I saw. I mean, there are rooms that talk about stocks and how to invest, which is cool. I was actually learning stuff because I don't really know much about stocks. So it's actually a good way to learn things that you're not really familiar with. But then there was a room on how to be a sugar baby. I was like, what?
Yes. For real. I don't want to judge anybody, but
Yes,
Wow.
and there were so many girls in there and guys, and there was a guy in there that was a speaker that's a former sugar daddy that was telling all the girls like what to do and how to find out like the legit ones from the bullshit ones. And I'm like, this is interesting yet creepy yet weird yet cool yet I don't know what to
No,
think
it's
of it.
all of the above. That's really wild. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did they
Dr.
talk about
Nebraska
Sugar
wanted to know.
Daddy- Did they talk about sugardaddymeat.com?
Yeah, they talked
I
about
remember
all of
that.
them. In fact,
Yeah.
the girl who's running the room, if you go to her Instagram page, she actually has like on her story, because I had to go check this out. On her story, she had an entire list of all the websites to go on, places in all the major cities to go to meet a sugar daddy. I was like, this is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Dr. Nebraska was like, "Oh, let me know if they have anything on physics, like so that you can have on any kind of topic." I have not seen anything pop up on physics, like no science rooms, but
If I see one, I'll let you know. I have seen some stuff, I think.
oh, okay, because I
Yeah.
mean, he's like that would be really cool to network.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. No, it would be. So I'm totally down. All right, guys.
All right, well, this was a really good episode, I would say. Like this got my mind off the world. So thank you guys.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
let's let
And-
everyone know how they can find us.
Oh, you can find me at Danielle DeLillo everywhere.
You can find me at Astra on the air everywhere.
I guess it's me.
It's you.
You can find Wes and his pick everywhere.
And I have to be difficult. I'm Wendy Wild Radio on Instagram and Wendy Wild on Twitter.
And together we are
Tails over cocktails.
And
And
Tails will see you on
Twitter.
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 I win.
All right.
Until next
You
time.
guys. Till next time. Up. Cheers.
Cheers.